We all occasionally worry about our finances. But if you want to get your finances in order, this video can help you take the necessary measures to feel more confident. Your level of comfort and control over your financial condition, not your income, determines your level of financial success. You need to earn more money and spend less than you earn, if you want to become wealthy. Meet Mr. Casey, a young man of 18 years old. He resides in a poor area of New York with his mother and sister. To make ends meet, he works at a car washing business. The majority of his earnings go toward his mother's medical expenses and his sister's college expenses. Casey wanted to take action to change his financial situation because he was frustrated of living in poverty. He accepted he was born poor, but did not want to die poor. He watched a lot of videos and read a lot of books to learn how to get wealthy. However, these information sources turned out to be more theoretical. To learn more about how to acquire more fortune in life, Casey made the decision to meet one-on-one with a wealthy man. Watch this video through to the very end to maximize your earning potential. Any dollar contribution through Super Thanks is greatly appreciated, as it will be used towards maintaining this channel to bring more finance-related content. Also, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you are getting value out of this video. Millionaire named Mr. Mike once asked Casey to have his car washed. As usual, Casey did an excellent job washing the automobile, and Mike was quite pleased. Mike contributed $500 as his tip. Instead of accepting the tip, Casey asked Mike whether he would mind spending an hour sharing more about his journey to success. Mike was so impressed with Casey's attitude that he promised to spend an hour with Casey to share your strategies to become wealthy. The following day, Mike welcomed Casey to his home and gave a detailed account of the steps he took to transform his financial situation. Mike described it to Casey as follows: "My parents, my little brother, and I all grew up in poverty. We lacked wealth. We didn't eat expensive cuisine or live in a huge house. But we made the best of our situation. We only bought ice cream when it was on sale at the supermarket. Actually, most foodstuffs were like that. We rarely purchased items if they weren't on sale. As you can expect, we were pretty darn good at making the most of every dollar. But I've been able to get my financial condition better over time. Here are a few strategies I used to get from being poor to wealthy. Educate about finances. Learning about personal finance should stop being a chore and start being a joy if you want to start accumulating wealth. You can do the following things right now to improve your financial literacy. Watch YouTube, read financial articles from reliable sources, listen to books, go to financial events, and read books. Learning from those who already have a lot of wealth is a smart concept. Then, make every effort to apply those learnings to your own life. It won't take long for you to make significant financial progress if you consistently put one foot in front of the other. Establish goals. One of the most important aspects of anyone's financial plan is setting specific, attainable goals. A financial goal is the precise sum of money required at a given time for a given service. Having a specific goal makes it easier to monitor your progress and figure out how much money you need to set away each month. Short-term, mid-term, and long-term goals are the three different categories of goals. Mid-range goals should be accomplished in 1 to 5 years, whereas long-range goals should be accomplished in 5 years or more. The traditional short-term objectives are holidays, presents, and electronics. A typical mid-range objective is saving for a down payment on a home. Saving for retirement and a child's higher education are examples of long-term objectives. Plan for multiple sources of income. It is undoubtedly a smart idea to develop many income streams if you want to increase your wealth more quickly. You most likely have one principal source of income if you're like most people. While there is nothing wrong with that, it might be dangerous to rely solely on one source of income. What would happen, for instance, if you lost your work or your main source of income stopped? Many people went through job losses and furloughs as a result of the pandemic. It's important to have several sources of income for this reason. With this option, you'll have backup streams in case one of them runs dry. 75% of millionaires, according to the Internal Revenue Service, IRS, have many sources of income. Some of the sources of income are rental income, a money received from renting out real estate, including houses, apartments, businesses, and storage facilities. Earned income, wages from jobs and side businesses, book royalties, innovation royalties, etc. Business income, a money received from company profits. Interest income, money received from bonds, savings accounts, etc. Capital gains, selling highly appreciating assets count as capital gains. Have a savings account. First, pay yourself. It's likely that you'll never have a healthy savings account or investments if you wait until all of your other financial commitments have been satisfied before determining what's left over for saving. Make a commitment to saving at least 5% of your income before you begin paying your debts. Even better, set up an automatic deduction from your paycheck that is put into a savings account. Acquire assets, not liabilities. Anything that puts money in your pocket qualifies as an asset. Anything that requires money out of your pocket is a liability. Spending your entire lives purchasing liabilities rather than assets is the greatest mistake that people make. Similar to fruit trees that provide harvests year after year are assets. Some of the best fruit tree investments are real estate income opportunities, stocks, bonds, bank certificates of deposit, insurance annuities, and even your own business are further options. Invest early. The single best strategy to become wealthy is to begin investing when you are young and never stop. If your workplace offers you a 401k, it is ideal to invest in one, especially if it provides matching funds. These can effectively quadruple your contribution, at least in part. You can begin making contributions to an IRA, a retirement account you open on your own, after you're receiving your full match. If you think stock investing is too risky, think about this. If you put $500 a month into the stock market for 40 years and get an average yearly return of 6%, you will have made almost $1 million. You will only have around a third of that if you save, but do not invest. Upgrade your skills. Your attempts to produce money may be hampered if you are not always willing to learn, since you may not be able to keep up with the world and how it is changing. If you want to manage a modern, forward-thinking firm or make the appropriate investments, it's especially critical that you continue to learn. Accept failure. Every millionaire has failed at least once. Failures of all sizes have a great advantage in that they foster a mindset that enables us to continue moving forward. It's simple to view failure as a flaw in oneself, but it's healthier to view failure as a necessary part of the journey. Casey was blown away by all the advice Mike offered. He thanked Mike for his time and pledged to alter his spending patterns in order to follow his suggestions. Mike gave Casey few books on personal finance and asked him to contact him anytime if he needed financial advice. Being successful financially implies that you are in charge of your finances rather than them controlling you. Your objectives and decisions, not your income, determine your level of financial success. Financial success may seem like a far-off fantasy if you are having trouble, but by using the techniques outlined in this video, you may turn that dream into a reality. You must keep in mind that you won't become extremely wealthy overnight. However, the power of compound interest will enable you to make significant advancements over time if you consistently take tiny actions to increase your financial literacy. In order to become wealthy, you must simultaneously increase your income and decrease your spending. So what are you waiting for? Good luck!